Okay, well, the plan was to stream Pokemon Sword and Shield this stream, but I guess the Crown Tundra isn't out right now, so we booted up Sword and Shield. Oh, my camera's still off. Booted up Sword and Shield, and the DLC wasn't available yet, so I guess we'll have to cover the Canada DLC either like really late today or like tomorrow or something like that, which is too bad. But I guess we're streaming Breath of the Wild now instead, which means we're gonna be moon jumping the Final Divine Beast. This is my normal mode save file instead of my master mode save file. The reason for that is we're gonna set up moon jump here instead of like the other file because you can take it over easily. Anyway, I was practicing bomb launches here and stuff, but yeah, seeing it came out 23rd October in Spain, and it's 12:17, so like 2 hours, so it might still be in a little bit. In 2 hours, well, in a little bit over 2 hours, I'll be in an online class though, is the thing. So it's a little bit unfortunate. I'm gonna have to bring my horse over there, so I'm gonna have to go to the stable is what we do. Yeah, so oops, I went to check to make sure that my game was updated. I was like, version 1.2.1, it's updated. I was like, okay, cool, the Crown Tundra must be available, let's hop in. And it was like, joke's on you, it's not out yet. We say that we're releasing it on October 22nd. How about we just release it like at the end of October 22nd? But yeah, you'll be sleeping in a couple hours. Sleep is important. I went to bed so early last night. I was so tired. Like, usually I stay up a decent bit into the night, but it was like 8:30 or 9 or something last night, and I was just like so tired. Ow, my neck also hurts for some reason. I was basically passing out at my desk here, and then eventually I just went into bed instead. My neck really hurts. I switched over to the stream here right after a bunch of physical labor stuff. I was working on like changing the tires of my car to winter tires because it's basically winter out right now, essentially, is the thing. Like, I can, hold on, the horses should automatically follow the path on their own, right? Hold on, I can potentially show a picture here in a hot second if I just send it to myself in like my private Discord server where I'm literally the only member, and I use it to like send images to myself. Hold on, because I took some images from outside. Hold on. So let's go ahead and send that. I'll do the display capture thing here in a hot second. Let's see. Images. That's what we do. Why is this not sending? Oh, because I'm not on Wi-Fi, because I'm on data for some reason. I don't know why I was on that. Let's show what outside looks like in this part of Canada. So, it's currently October 22nd. Halloween hasn't even happened yet. And this is what outside looks like right now, like just outside my home. We've got a decent bit of snow on the ground. The wind is like hella chilly. It's so cold outside. Rolling tires to and from like where we store them and having them get a whole bunch of snow on them and therefore a whole bunch of snow on my hands. Like, I couldn't feel my hands at the end of like moving the tires. It was so cool. I mean, I guess I could have been wearing some gloves and stuff. Yeah, does snow in mid-October. Like, we have, in this part of Canada, we have, like, all 4 seasons. And we have, in this specific part of Canada, in, like, central Alberta, we actually have, like, really warm summers and really cold winters. Like, my atmospheric science teacher used to always tell our class, like, this is one of the most fascinating places to live from an atmospheric science standpoint, because we have, like, both extremes. We have, like, insanely warm summers and insanely cold winters. And it's, usually we'll get our first snow maybe a few days before Halloween. It probably won't stay on the ground. It'll usually like melt as soon as we get it, and then it's like early around in November where we start getting snow that actually like stays on the ground. But this year, Mother Nature was like, well, joke's on you. You're getting snow and it's staying on the ground already. And nobody was prepared for it. Nobody has their winter tires on. So everybody's slipping and sliding all over the place. And the roads are, this is basically like the most dangerous time of year for roads here. So you typically don't want to be driving if you can avoid it, because everybody's slipping and sliding right now. So it's a good thing that I've got my winter tires on now, but it doesn't change the fact that, you know, other people might not have their tires on and might slide into me. And no snow in Spain. One of these days I'd like to visit Spain. But yeah, it's gonna get really, really deep. Once we get to freaking December, the snow is gonna be so deep. Why am I accepting a side quest from you when this isn't even like the file that we're doing the playthrough in? I literally only came to this file to activate a glitch. Stop going forward. Stop. Talk. Yes, this is fine. Yeah, night owl, yada yada. Let's go ahead and activate moon jump. Is what we'll do. But yeah, anyway, sure, I'm game. I've got the right stuff. I've got plenty of thingamabobs. Yeah, yada yada. I only have 16k rupees in this file. I have just under 200k in like the file that we're actually doing a playthrough in. But we're using this one to set up a glitch early on. But yeah, so I've mentioned on stream before many times that with my neighbor, we've sometimes been doing some driving practice to like practice in my car, since my car is an automatic instead of a standard, and driving tests are more lenient for automatics than standards, where there's apparently a whole lot more rules that go into those tests there. And when it came to changing tires, and I knew I needed tire changes, a few days ago I wound up texting my neighbor, hey, want to change tires with me? So that, you know, in case you want a lesson in changing tires. And she was like, sure, let's go ahead and do that. So I had a helping hand with it, and like, I'm a bit achy, but I wasn't doing the one I wasn't the one doing most of the work. I was mostly just like explaining how to do things, showing it like once, and then basically just like watching and, you know, chilling and stuff. Like, so most of it wasn't by me. I mostly got to watch this time, so it was like kind of chill-ish. But I mean, hauling tires around and still doing what I did. My shoulder really hurts for some reason. It's been bugging me the past couple of days, and then like changing the tires that didn't help that along, I guess. Looks like we got it first try. Nice, nice. Let's go ahead and get moon jump activated, as we always do whenever we do any divine beast. Time for this horse to be super glitchy. This is fine. This is completely fine. I'm in a hurry, I'll have you know. I've got places to be. I thought that we were gonna do the Canada DLC in freaking Pokemon Sword and Shield today, and I guess not. We might not even be doing it today. Now I'm going to hover, and I'm going to glide over to this tree, and now Link is gonna maybe start climbing the tree, or not. Now he will. And now he's gonna start climbing, and he's gonna be invisible a little bit, and I'm surprised that his legs haven't started spazzing out yet, because usually they do. This is fine. This is completely fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and just travel like here. Man, that seems like the least surprised horse that we've seen yet when activating this glitch. Anyway, Moonjump is one of those states that carries across files, which is why I'm doing this in my normal mode save file rather than the master mode save file, because we can just switch over to master mode now, the thing that we're doing the playthrough in, and we can have Moonjump there. So for every single divine beast that we've conquered in the playthrough, we've always done it with the Moonjump glitch. Come on! Let me... Why am I bugged out? Do I have to actually, like, take off my shield? There we go. Jeez, weird. Weird, man. Moonjump is a weird glitch. It is a very weird glitch. And I gotta say, it's made some of the divine beasts, especially like their bosses or quests leading up to them, much easier. Other ones, it's made much harder. So, for the final one, it'll be interesting to see how it affects that, especially when we have a bazillion ancient arrows. I have 6 in this file, apparently. Apparently, I have 6 of them in this file. But, in our master mode file, we collected about 200 on stream, and I collected about 200 more off stream, roughly. I have basically no regular arrows anymore. Yes, it's over. What, with the fact that I can just like ancient arrow everything? Okay, let's switch over to master mode now. Is what we do. Watch it not carry over Moonjump for some reason. Oh yeah, and I was planning on off camera collecting a whole bunch of ancient cores and stuff with one of these like glitch ruin guardians like we did the last time I was streaming this game. So I got to this same guardian again, like to potentially jank it over. And yep, Moonjump carries across save files for some reason, and even switching between like master mode and normal mode. It's a weird glitch like that. But anyway, last time we glitched this thing out and got like infinite guardian parts of everything but, you know, cores. So I'll use this later to get regular cores. Thank goodness the travel medallion is here, so whenever I feel like doing that, we can come over there and shower in guardian parts again. Oh yeah, maybe before we do the main quest, have to do something. So here's some bits. I appreciate the 10 bits, Brycel.
So here's some bits.
And I wish you luck with the thing that you have to do. Before we go do the main quest, maybe we should go do this one shrine first, because it's this was off camera. it's while I was going towards that red waypoint there, which is the place with the Ruin Guardian. I used up the one Rivali's Gale so that it can actually start recharging, because good game design, you gotta use all of them before any of them start recharging. It's what I guess I didn't notice it before because I didn't have the height before. I noticed as I was going up to that Ruin Guardian that there's a shrine like right over yonder way. So I marked it with a blue waypoint. So now we can go there. I honestly forgot about that. So maybe before we do the shrine quest, maybe we should go do that. The shrine quest? The divine beast quest. Jeez, I can't words. Now, we have already been to Zora's domain where, like, this quest takes place. We did manage to, like, sneak in so that we didn't, you know, proc the thing to start. Like, the whole quest line to start. Like, we didn't get to meet Sidon or anything like that. Don't you love just gliding around? Don't you love just gliding around? Breath of the Wild is a totally functional game with no bugs whatsoever. With no bugs or glitches whatsoever. It's the most perfectly programmed game I've ever seen in my life. Yaha, you found me. Be gone. You can't glide like I can. Okay, well, I guess we'll get some Luminous Stone while we're here. May as well. The Master Sword just recently, like, recharged, so I'm now using it on a fresh charge, so it should last for a good while, at least. We will have to be aware that we can't side hop while this glitch is activated, or backflip, really. Like, they both don't really work. Like, we can do this, and these are side hops. So, I mean, you know, we can side hop for height. Up we go! It's a little bit wacky, but I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. What are in these? Whole bunch of fruits and stuff. I will happily take these. The heck is this? Is this like overcooked? Better not be touching my cooking pot? I mean, so that I don't even have to use fire arrows, I always carry a great flame blade around with me that I can glitch out to set as many fires as I want. So I mean, you'll have to light it. Better not be touching my cooking pot. What? Needs more salt? No, too much salt. Salt? What is this? What's going on here? I have 106 rock salt, apparently. Bam! Dang. I'm confused. Oh, and the fire went out. I'm a little bit perplexed. Also, something else that I did off camera like a couple sessions ago was go into the freaking Hyrule Compendium and set a specific creature, yeah, Fireproof Lizard, to the thing for it to track. But I don't know how to, like, have, you know, searching for Donkey. Like, I can track other things. I don't know how to, like, go back to tracking shrines, though, is the thing. Like, I can track other things. I could just set it to, like, a rare ore deposit. It typically tracks shrines by default, but I don't know how to change it back to shrines or just turn off the sensor as a whole. I was gonna jump down and then glide, but I forgot how moon jump works, apparently. Well, there's a case of thumbnail reasons. Here's camera off and stuff. What is this area? Why is it all, like, burnt and stuff? This is like cooking mishaps 101. Like, considering that thing over there was burnt, and I guess you burnt the whole landscape as well, I suppose. I guess sometimes it be like that, huh? Let's go ahead and do this shrine before we go do the Divine Beast quest, which will be the final one. Which apparently will make the DLC Champions Ballad stuff available. Apparently. So we might do that at some point. Bravery's Grasp. Wow, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? I love how it gives me the, like, puzzle solve jingle. Well, that was pretty quick, huh? That was, they call me the freaking shrine speedrunner. My goodness. Who knows what this shrine was supposed to be about? Guess we'll never know. Well, that was certainly something, wasn't it? Thank goodness I had moon jump activated. My goodness. Yeah, who needs to resolve the puzzle when the game is completely bugged out and in the moon jump state? Moonjump is such a weird glitch. Like, I mention this every time that I put on Moonjump, but I'll mention it again since we just, like, put it on for the first time in a while. For some reason, while Moonjump is activated, if you walk into, like, a wall, then guess what? Link's just permanently stuck walking slow like this. And he doesn't, like, run anymore. Until you hold something, and then put it away, and then that fixes his speed. Or not. There we go, jeez. Moonjump's weird. One of the weirdest glitches in this game, so I'm gonna be careful to not, like, run into walls if it can be helped. Because if I do, I'm gonna be slowed until I hold something and put it away. What is this supposed to be about? I'm so confused. I want to know what's going on here. If I put this here, it should just be, like, always burning now. I am so confused. More salt. I don't there's gotta be something that we're supposed to do here. Right? I don't understand, though. How do I touch the cooking pot? Better not be touching my cooking pot. How do I grab the thing out? Oh, something I failed to mention. So, we now have 453 ancient arrows, which only 453, unfortunately. Still not enough. Like, man, we're in a freaking Great Depression of ancient arrows in circulation right now in this economy. Let me tell you. Oh, you're awake now. So we have 453 ancient arrows. We have 3 regular arrows. So, you know, I kind of turned all of my arrows except for 3 into ancient arrows. So, you know, also you're awake now. Also, hello, intro. How are you doing today? Would you care to indulge in a moon jump? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? My name's Moza. I'm trying to perfect my ultimate dish. I'm training in isolation right now. Your smoke signal? Smoke signal? Oh, you mean this smoke? This is not a smoke signal. As you can plainly see, I'm in the middle of cooking. It's burning badly. And also the campfire is never going to be unlit as long as that glitch great flame blade is there. I'm burning it? So then you're saying I've messed it up. I see. For some reason, no matter how hard I try cooking something wonderful, it always turns out badly. Hello, Cam, and moon hops indeed. Thought this ultimate recipe myself, too. Why is this happening? Teach me a recipe. Oh, I'd love to. I don't mind at all. I'm sure you'd be able to cook something really tasty. I mean, probably. I have recipes for a lavish meat dish, an ancient meat dish, and an ultimate survival dish. Which will you learn? A lavish meat dish? Just think I'll teach you the recipe for that. First, prepare the meat you want to use. I recommend either bird, meat, or steak. Then toss in some nice, fresh ore. Sounds gross. Yeah, that's not nice. Cooking delicious meat with a shiny ore is the only way. How else would one create a truly lavish meat dish, silly? To be honest, what I always end up making is rock hard food. How did it even get that rocky anyway? Even when I use ingredients I'm certain will be perfect, there are lots of times I still mess it up. Cooking is complicated. You want to hear another recipe? Ancient meat dish. But too much time with Gorons, it sure seems like. Sure thing, I'll happily teach you the recipe for my ancient meat dish. First, prepare the meat you want to use. I recommend either bird, meat, or steak. And then you'll cook it with something from a broken guardian. And ancient part. Well, I have like 999 of several of those now, so I mean, we can make plenty of those. Yeah, ancient screw. Hey, that's not nice. Yeah, we have plenty of those. Cooking delicious meat with something that smacks of history is the only way. So I want to create an ancient meat dish the likes of which no one has ever seen before. Always end up with this dubious food, though I don't see what's so dubious about it. When I use ingredients I'm certain will be perfect, there are lots of times I still mess it up. Cooking is complicated. I'd love to hear the ultimate survival dish. Sure thing, I'll happily teach you the recipe for my ultimate survival dish. First you have to defeat a monster. After that, just find yourself a cooking pot and toss in tons of monster parts. Yeah, Boko parts. In order to survive in the wild, you have to be willing to eat anything. That's the idea behind my ultimate survival dish. Made up with nothing but dubious food, but I won't achieve my goal unless I make some sacrifices. Let's see what's so dubious about using monster parts, though. When I use ingredients I'm certain will be perfect, there are times I still mess it up. Cooking is complicated. Man, if only I had like a soundboard for like Gordon Ramsay or something like that right now to use on her. Okay, can I grab this? No, I'll touch that cooking pot. I've lowered the heat. Are you sure? Because I kind of put an eternally lit great flame blade beside it. I kind of put, yeah, it's raw. I kind of put a glitched great flame blade beside it that's gonna have it always be lit. Lowered the heat to start the aging process, so keep your mitts off it. Fine, I'll pick up the great flame blade. You think there'd be like a side quest or something weird with this? One would think. One would think, you know? But I mean, What you think of my torch? What you think of it, huh? Isn't it cool? Use the leaf, put it out. Oh, can I? Put it out. That was a wacky glitch. What, this weapon smuggling thing? Because now we just always have the torch. No matter, like, what I do. Oh, I can't climb right now because I have moon jump. Oh, yes, I can, but it's just, like, weird. Wait, what happens if I hold something right now? Because I have to hold something to, like... I have a fish. I have a torch. Excuse me. Would you like my torch? Do you like it? Well, I mean, roasting fish on my way to defeat Gan. Yeah, that's basically what this is. Look, we have the torch. We have the fish. We're just roasting it on the way to go, like, moon jump the final divine beast. It's multitasking 101. Literally multitasking 101. Okay, I guess I'll take myself out of the glitch state. Fine. Take myself out of weapon smuggling. I think that's what that glitch is called. So can I put it out with the Korok leaf? Because I'm the one who lit it. Can I not? Freaking rigged. I'm the one who lit it in the first place. And with a great ice blade? What? Wait, what? What the hell? Oh, it's out now. You don't have to say a word. You're back to your recipes. Just flash cooling the meat or something. Well, do not touch that cooking pot. Lowered the heat. Why? It just lit again. It's freaking magic. Man, imagine if you could glitch out a Great Frost Blade. Like, I have 3 Great Thunder Blades. Like you can a Great Flame Blade or a Great Thunder Blade. For some reason, if you drop a Great Thunder Blade or... Oh, I mistimed my swing there. For some reason, if you drop a Great Thunder Blade or Great Flame Blade, like, while you're swinging it, then guess what? It just always has, like, its property now. Like, look, it's always conducting electricity. Just, like, eternally. Let's break that so it doesn't zap me. And I did the same thing with the freaking Flame Blade earlier. But for some reason, the Great Frost Blade, that glitch isn't possible. I don't know why. It's so weird. So Great Flame Blade and Great Thunder Blade, you can both glitch out like that and have their elements always be active, but not Great Frost Blade. I totally would have put a glitched out Great Frost Blade right beside that to have it always be unlit if I could. But unfortunately, it doesn't glitch out the same way those other ones do, which is quite saddening. Quite saddening to see, to say the least. My goodness. Let's go moon jump the final divine beast, how about? Which means to start Sidon's thing, we're gonna need to, like, talk to him over here. Yeah, you can't just have an eternal ice cube. It sucks. I wish you could. My oh my. I appreciate the clip there, Cam. Moza is a powerful pyrokenetic. That makes more sense. Yep. Too powerful for me to ever understand, apparently. It would seem.